Awesome. Well, good evening, everyone. This is your Diamond Leader, Brandon Day, coming to you from Riverside, California. Again, it's always an honor. It's always a privilege to be here with you guys on the weekly video, sharing this beautiful opportunity called Bydzyne with you. If it's your first time on the call, or we haven't had a chance to properly introduce or get a proper introduction. Like I said, my name is Brandon Day. I've been involved in the industry of network marketing since 2013. Attorney by trade, and now blessed to be able to practice part time because of what we have going on here in the industry. But before I get into more of my story and share more information about the opportunity, what we're going to do real quick is go over the income disclosure. Okay. And we can go ahead and read through it together. Okay, the financial rewards program is an exciting opportunity designed to reward you for your success as unique and different. Everyone's results will vary. Be used as an indication of your future success or results. Monetary and income results are based on many factors within and outside of your control, including economic factors, business and sales skills, quality of time, dedication, work ethic, leadership applied to this business. Some will perform well above average, earning a substantial income, while others will perform below average and some may not earn any income at all. By design does not guarantee or imply any specific income earning results or success. If you rely upon our examples and information, you must accept the risk of not doing it well as example provided. So listen, when I read this, all this equates to for me is it sounds a lot like what they tell you when you first go to the gym, right? It's really the results that you're going to get are really going to be dependent upon your time, your effort, your work ethic, and really your commitment level, right? All that is to say is everybody can, but not everybody will. Okay, so let's have a conversation, guys. Let's talk about if you're presented with the right opportunity, what area of your life would you like to improve? And for me, kind of going into my story, when I was first introduced to the industry of network marketing back in 2013, I was asked one of these very same questions, a very similar question. Okay, I was asked if I want to improve my health, my time, or my lifestyle or my income, right? And for me at the time, I was actually just wrapping up an internship in my second year of law school. My area of focus in law at the time was international business and intellectual property. And I had been taught to follow the same system we're all taught to follow, right? Go to school, get the grades, better job, better pay, and then you work for 40 years. And so during my internship, I looked at some of the individuals who followed that system. Okay, and there were attorneys who were wildly successful. Okay, there were attorneys who made great income, right? How many of us on the call today know someone who makes phenomenal income? And that was one of my mentors, and the challenge was, even though he made great income, he had very little time to enjoy it, right? And think about how many people you know like that right now. Who do you know in your life that could use more time freedom? And the next category of mentor that I had was they were great at what they did, really fantastic attorneys, but they weren't really rewarded for that financially. Okay. So think about that yourself. How many people do you know in your life right now that are very talented individuals, but financially they're not really where they want to be? And the last type of person was health. And most of the individuals at that particular internship, they had spent so much time focused on their careers and really excelling at their jobs that their health had slipped. And so, when I was asked this question, I thought to myself, wow, I know people in my personal life and my professional life that fit into all of these three categories. And I just thought to myself, well, hey, look, if you do the same things that somebody does, you're going to get the same results that they do. And I didn't want to be the individual that followed in their footsteps and ended up down the 20, 30, 40 years down the line. Maybe I'm making great income, but I have no time to spend with my family, right? Maybe I'm a great attorney, but financially I'm a bit stuck. And hey, maybe, I'm very fulfilled in my work, but my health is really not up to par, because at the end of the day, I'm sure we'd all agree on the call right now that at the end of the day, health is wealth, right? So that being said, when we look at the global economy today, we're really facing a worldwide challenge, right? When you look at here in North America, the average personal income in the US is $50,000 a year, right? But the average household carries an average total debt of over $90,000. When you go over the ocean of Europe, more than 4 million people in the UK are trapped deep in poverty, meaning their income is at least 50% below the official red line. In the Middle East, 60% of the population under the age of 30, sorry, 60% of the population is under the age of 30, and youth unemployment is the highest in the world at about 25%. 80% of Asians are likely to have a gap in retirement funding when they turn age 60, and only about 20% expect to have more than 81% of funding for retirement. And we see the same in South America. 31.8% of Latin America is poor, 11.5% are living in poverty, 40% of low-income countries in Africa are in debt distress. In Oceania, 1 out of 3 Australians are dissatisfied with their financial situation. In fact, 20% have less than $1,000 in savings, and 50% have less than $10,000 in savings. So for me personally, when I look at these statistics, right, not just here in North America, but all around the world, what these scream out to me is that, listen, people today aren't just struggling financially. People today aren't just broke, okay? The reality is the majority of people in the world today are below broke, okay? The majority of people in the world today are screaming out, and they're really looking for some sort of financial opportunity, some sort of avenue that can really help them relieve their financial stress. And so really ask yourself this question, or maybe this doesn't apply to you, maybe this applies to someone else here in life, but what's the financial game plan? Okay, for the average person, it involves working more at the current job or even taking on another job. The challenge is with a job, you're trading your time for money, right? Who knows who's ever clocked in and clocked out before, right? Who's ever worked a salary before? If the challenge when you're trading your time for money is your income's always going to be capped, because the reality is it doesn't matter how much you're paid an hourly wage, it doesn't matter how high your salary is, we all only have 24 hours in a day. And the interesting thing about salary is that you can work more hours on salary pay, but they're still going to pay you the same amount at the end of the day, right? The second option is becoming self-employed, right? Where you earn more money, right? Being self-employed, but the reality is you have less time. Most small business owners, what they've done is they've bought themselves a more stressful job with longer hours, even though the pay is a little bit better, right? So when you look at those two options, working more at your job, becoming self-employed, there's no leverage there, because the amount of work that you do is going to determine the income that you make. There's no leverage. The third option is becoming a big business owner, or owning a system that works for you. Okay? How is real wealth created? It's by utilizing what's called leverage income. That's how 95% of wealth is created in the world today. So how are we going to utilize leverage here in Bydzyne? It's called the business of the 21st century, or network marketing. Okay, now for me, my first introduction to the industry, I was already familiar with network marketing as when I was on my way to becoming a business attorney, and they had actually taught us about this specific business model. So I was familiar with the fact that very successful entrepreneurs in the world today, like Bill Gates, okay, like Sir Richard Branson, who's quoted here, we'll talk about that quote in a second, right? Like Mr. Donald Trump, current president, and like Mr. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of our time, I knew that each of these individuals was involved in the industry of network marketing at some level. I was aware of the fact that the NBA, okay, $8 billion industry, MLB, $9.4 billion industry, NFL, $13.6 billion industry, music, $19.1 billion industry, video games, $43 billion industry. I knew that network marketing, sitting at around $190 billion a year, was larger than all of those combined. So for me, okay, on my way to becoming a lawyer, put yourself in my shoes, being introduced to an actual network marketing company, I wasn't skeptical. Okay, I wasn't skeptical because I knew that the profession was very credible and backed by people who were more successful than I was and who knew more about business than I did at that time. Okay, so what does Richard Branson have to say about network marketing? And I quote, "I'm a tremendous believer in network marketing, and I'm a great believer in entrepreneurs. I think all the future jobs in the next 20 or 30 years will be created by network marketing." Sir Richard Branson, billionaire, business magnate, investor, founder of the Virgin Atlantic Group. Okay, so we can all agree he knows a thing or two about business. He knows a thing or two about entrepreneurship. And here he is lauding and praising the industry of network marketing. So look, how does that fit into today's times? How does network marketing fit in to the global economy, to the climate we're facing today? The reality is times are changing, right? And the key to thriving in this economy is to adapt and meet the evolving expectations of consumers. So how does that apply to you and I? Well, let's think about this logically, guys. 15 years ago, even as recently as 10, maybe 5 years ago, if we were to travel to another state or to another country, to another city, and we didn't have our own transportation, we got to get from the airport to the hotel or the train station to the hotel. What do we usually do? We would call a taxi or call a cab. Okay. Nowadays, we can call Uber. Transportation is changing. Back in the day when I was growing up, we had things like cable, we had things like satellite television, right? Now we have things like Netflix, we have things like YouTube TV, we have things like Amazon Prime TV. Okay. Television entertainment is changing, right? Growing up, we had photo albums. When was the last, think about this, when was the last time you went to the store and bought yourself a photo album? Probably been a while, right? Because today we have what's called Instagram, okay? Currency, we used to use a lot of paper currency. Now, right, we have cryptocurrency. Currency is becoming digital with things like Bitcoin. And shopping is done primarily online now, especially with what's happening over the last year with COVID-19. People have been apprehensive about going into stores, and they order what they need online through platforms like Amazon and Walmart. Okay, so the economy is changing. How to make money today is changing, and if you don't want to be left behind, you have to change with it. Okay, we're going from what used to be a brick and mortar paradigm to now a click and order paradigm. And that's where Bydzyne comes into play. Our mission here at Bydzyne is to create a culture where limitations don't exist. And that starts with our executive team. Okay, our executive team has over 150 combined years of field and corporate experience, over $20 billion combined in sales, $150 million in commissions earned. We're a debt-free corporation. We're number 2 in momentum ranks in the industry in 2019 and 2020, and we're actually number 4 in the top 100 fastest growing companies this year, and we're number 10 in the top 500 solid companies. So who's our executive team, guys? Number 1, we have power couple, okay, Mr. Chad and Miss Natita Chong. They were ranked the number 1 millennial couple earners in 2017 and 2018, and number 4 worldwide in the same year. They're also in the top 200 all time in the history of the industry, over 38 years of combined field and leadership experience. Then we have Nat Shanita, chairman and co-founders, Natita's parents, number 2 worldwide in 2017 and 18, top 200 all-time earners. And they've created countless millionaires through the industry. Then we have Miss Sophia Wong, acclaimed as the best owner-operator in this space, expert in global and local expansion, over 20 years of field experience in MLM ownership. And last but not least, Mr. Dave Phelps, our Executive Vice President of Sales. He's been a top executive for not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 different billion-dollar companies. Okay, he's an expert in sales strategies and international expansion. So when you look at these 6 individuals, I think it's safe to say that our corporate leadership is unmatched in the industry, right? So now, what our corporate leadership wanted to do was implement a unique concept in the industry of network marketing. Okay, we just talked about Amazon. Okay, when you think about the concept of Amazon, what our leadership wanted to do was take the Amazon concept, the Amazon model, and be the first to bring it into the network marketing space. So what does that really mean? Okay, when you think about how Amazon started out, it started out as an online bookstore. Okay, that's all Jeff Bezos put on the Amazon platform was books. Okay, but eventually what started to happen is Amazon's revenue and customer base, it hit a ceiling, it got capped. So what Jeff asked himself was, okay, how can we innovate? How can we continue to bring more customers, more revenue, and more opportunity to Amazon.com? So what he did was he transformed Amazon from a bookstore to a platform, right? A platform that invited numerous vendors from various different verticals to place their products on Amazon and transact through the platform. And that's what Bydzyne's done here today. Okay, because when you think about most network marketing companies, they're very industry specific. Okay, you have health and wellness companies, you have travel companies, okay, you have technology companies, you have even forex and beauty companies. And because they're industry specific, their customers and their distributors are limited into what they can do. What Bydzyne said is we're going to solve that problem by, instead of being an industry and vertical specific company, we're going to be a platform that invites multiple industries and multiple verticals to do business here with us. So Bydzyne is driven to develop cutting edge, culture crafted products in high demand markets and capitalize on current global and local trends and future trends as they emerge. So as you can see here, we're in beauty, wellness, technology, forex, and travel, each of which are multi-trillion-dollar industries today. Okay. So first, let's talk about forex. Okay, our forex product is what's called the Smart Market Academy, and we have an exclusive partnership with MTI, Market Traders Institute. Okay, so what Bydzyne went ahead and did is we partnered with the oldest and most trusted forex tech and training organization in the world. MTI is literally known as the Rolls Royce of online forex educators. They've trained over 1 million traders over the last 25 years. They've been featured in Inc. magazine, Inc. 5000, for 4 consecutive years. Okay, not only that, but our founder, Mr. Jared Martinez, has actually been published in numerous publications. He's known as the godfather of forex. Over 85% of modern forex strategies were pioneered by the MTI founder, Mr. Jared Martinez. So what do you get with the Smart Market Academy? Well, first of all, you get live professional analysts and mentorship for 4 hours a day, mentorship from Mr. Jared Martinez himself for 2 hours a week. You get a live hybrid trading room where you can learn from our director of trading, Mr. Gary Fitchart, on advanced strategies and how to use our proprietary Smart Trader software for 6 hours a week. And you also get the Ignite trading room. Okay, so every Thursday, our professional analysts will provide analysis and instructions for using the Smart Trader. Okay, and that's just on the mentorship portion. Okay, so what I mean to say is, but wait, there's more. Okay, we also have education. So with the education platform, you have 15 lessons in our Forex course, 12 lessons in our crypto course, a harmonic trader and automation, which we'll talk about in a second, our leveling course, various ebooks, guides, and checklists, daily trading ranges and reports, and over 115 add-on advanced courses available. So what does all of this mentorship, this education add up to? This creates an environment in which MTI students are more than twice as likely to profit in the Forex market because of the value that they're getting here with mentorship and with the education, okay? And last but not least, you get access to our software, our Smart Trader software. Okay, so what the Smart Trader does, it's a cloud-based proprietary charting and trading platform. Okay, you can trade stocks, you can trade Forex, you can trade crypto through it, and you can actually connect it straight up with your brokerage account and trade directly on the platform on multiple devices at once. Okay, it gives you some very powerful indicators to tell you when to exit and when to enter trades. And if you're new to Forex trading, you also get a demo account loaded with $100,000 in practice money. So you can practice strategies before you actually go live and risk your own capital. You also get the harmonic trader with the automation. And what this does is this harmonic pattern, this harmonic automation is probability sense. So what that means is you set this automation up one time on your chart, you let it run, and it will find higher probability trades for you, and it can enter and exit trades on your behalf while you're out going about your day, while you're at your job with your children, whatever it may be. Okay. And this here was a game changer for me. So for those of you with busy schedules, okay, you can trade just using the harmonic trader with automation. Okay. Our next vertical, travel. Okay. Who do you know today that wants to travel, right? COVID aside, pandemic aside, who do you know right now that when borders open back up, they're going to want to travel all around the world? And that's what the Echo subscription is all about. It's your passport to freedom and the platform that keeps on giving. So what do we have with the Echo subscription? Okay, you get destination specialists, preferred merchants, preferred destinations, access to activities, luxury hotels, entertainment, car rentals, and cruises. Okay. So how does it work, right? So on one side, you have the Premier Travel and Savings, where you can save on all sorts of travel bookings. You can literally get 5-star resorts for 2 to 3 star prices. So here's an example right here where you see a resort listed in LA on Expedia. Through Expedia, it's over $6,000, almost $6,400. Booked through the Premier Travel Savings, okay, it's around $2,100. Okay, over $4,000 in savings, or 66%, right? And that is unmatched throughout the industry. Okay, so number one, you're going to get some amazing discounts on your bookings, and number two, okay, again, who do you know that wants to travel? What you can do with our Premier Echo Rewards is, if you have a friend or a family member that's taking a trip sometime soon, you can send them an Echo, a link that they can use to search for bookings and actually book through. When they book and they save money, right? Let's say your friend saved, in this example, $2,100. You earn $2,100 in rewards credit. So what does that really mean? What that means is that $2,100 in rewards credit, you can apply that to your next booking through the Echo platform. Okay. Not only that, but when you become a subscriber of the Echo platform, okay, when you subscribe to any PES plan, you get a free Mexico vacation. Okay, you get a complimentary stay at a 5-star resort in Mexico, and you can choose from over 16 hotels in 10 different locations. When you subscribe to the annual PES plan, okay, you get a free destination vacation giveaway where you can choose from any hotel destination in over 26 countries, 50 cities, over 5,000 hotels all around the world. So if you get any PES plan, you can save just on the Mexico vacation up to $2,700. If you do an annual plan, right, this destination giveaway is $2,400. So if you get an annual plan, that's over $5,000 combined in additional value for you. Okay. Next, we'll talk a little bit about technology. Okay. Who do you know that they use some sort of smart technology? Okay, whether it's their phone, whether it's a watch, whether it's websites, right? And specifically with websites, that's where the OMA comes in. Okay. And I love this quote from Bill Gates: if your business is not on the internet, then your business will be out of business. How would you rate your online presence? Guys, think back to March. Think back to when the US economy closed. Okay. Non-essential businesses were forced to shut down their physical locations. How many non-essential businesses do you know of that were forced to close their doors, had to go out of business because when their physical location closed, they had no way of doing business? Okay. They weren't online. I can name so many brands right now that because they took the initiative to put their business online, they've been able not just to stay alive and stay afloat throughout this pandemic, they've actually thrived. Their business is actually expanded since they've had to close their physical locations. So how does OMA come into play? Well, what the OMA does is it essentially handles all of your online marketing essentials, because the reality is if you don't have experience doing these things, they can be very confusing. Okay, running social media, handling a website, doing SEO, blog, email, ads, managing a CRM, etc. Okay. Again, if you have no experience, no training doing these things, it can be a headache. Okay. That's like taking on the job of an entire marketing department when you have all sorts of other responsibilities. And it can be pricey. It can cost anywhere from $500 to $2,500 a month on the low end. I know agency owners who charge $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month to take care of all these things for business owners. Okay. Not only that, it may not be integrated, may not be automated, and may not be AI powered. So Bydzyne has a solution to those problems, and that's the OMA. It's the first all-in-one marketing platform powered by AI, and it helps you increase your presence with proven online marketing strategies you can complete in just 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 3 clicks, everything is done for you. Okay, and you have access to unlimited custom-built websites, blogs and email content, SEO, social media marketing, okay, analytics, CRM, etc., etc. So essentially, your social marketing, your website, your blog, SEO, email, and retargeting is all done for you in 3 clicks. Okay. Next, your secure wallet. Who do you know that has interest in crypto? Okay, maybe they're already in crypto, right? The secure wallet, it essentially allows you to securely manage your digital assets, your crypto assets. It helps you keep your cryptocurrency safe and secure. Okay, and this is combining world-leading security and ultra portability, and it's the best choice for protection and convenience. Okay, it allows you to secure your funds offline. Okay, you have Bluetooth connectivity, so whenever you need to access your funds, you can do it right away. Supports over 1,000 cryptocurrencies, NFT support. It's portable, top of the line security. Okay, physical confirmations, meaning it's much more difficult for individuals to hack your assets. Lifelong battery, and again, supports hundreds of cryptos today. Next, we have the smartwatch. You know, it's funny when Bydzyne launched, and we were shown the smartwatch product. I had a conversation with Mr. Chad, and I said, Chad, why did you guys decide to get into smartwatches? And he kind of chuckled and he said, Brandon, think about this logically. Who do you know today that has a smartphone? And I said, well, everyone has a smartphone. And he said, that's right. And really think about, why is it today that most people have smartphones? And what do you think the natural progression is going to be, right? And the reality is, with wearable technology like smartwatches, the whole purpose behind it is, look, we know life gets busy, okay? And despite good intentions, it's really not always easy to make healthy lifestyle choices, all right? So what does that mean? What this smartwatch allows you to do is monitor things like your fitness, your heart rate, your sleep cycle, okay? And give you some powerful data that's going to allow you to make healthier decisions to maintain and improve your health. And this, for me personally, was a game changer. I remember prior to getting the smartwatch, I knew I had sleep problems, but because I didn't see the data, I wasn't quite aware of how bad that it was. But once I was able to, start wearing this through my sleep and get some data back from the app, it allowed me to really make some decisions that were going to consciously allow me to improve my sleep cycle. So for those of you on the call right now as well, maybe you spend a lot of time behind a desk, or you don't get as much physical activity as you would like. One feature that I love about this watch is it has reminders, inactivity reminders, and it reminds you after so much time, hey, listen, you need to get up, you need to move, you need to get your heart rate pumping, right? So this is an amazing product to really help you regulate and improve your health. Now let's talk about skincare. Okay? Who do you know? I love this question. Who do you know that has skin? Okay? And do they want better looking skin? Or do they want worse looking skin? No brainer. And that's what the Accelerate Skincare line is all about, guys. The Accelerate Skincare line, it's an all natural, clean skincare product that really is designed to provide solutions that are perfectly tailored for your skin, because this is mostly for the ladies on call. Think about this logically, okay? When you go to skincare stores like Sephora or maybe Nordstrom's or whatever the case may be, and you're ordering skincare products, are you getting formulas that are tailored specifically for you, or are you buying the same formula as millions of other women out there on the planet? Because really, the reality is, we don't all have the same skin type, right? Because, things like your ethnic background can influence your skin. Things like your climate that you're living in, your diet, okay, the amount of exercise you're getting, your water intake, et cetera, et cetera. So what's effective for one individual may not be effective for you. And the creators of Accelerate are aware of that. So they created personalized skincare. And what that means is it gives you a formula that's tailored specifically for your skin, okay? All you have to do is take the short survey at accelerateskin.com, and it spits out a customized formula that what you do is you take your mixer kit with these droppers right here, and you drop them into your day and your night creams based on the formula that it gives you. And just like that, you have your own personalized skincare treatment regimen. And it provides over 6.3 million unique formulations. And you can see the dramatic improvement in some of the results we're seeing right here in these testimonies. Next, we have the Cara products. This is available specifically in Ecuador, okay? And this is an Ecuadorian skincare brand with a conscience committed to using superior clean ingredients and adhering to the highest standards of quality. So if you're in Ecuador, great product for you. Okay, we have the vitamin C serum. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles, helps with collagen, cleaning, smoothing, and improves skin quality and protects from free radicals. Okay, also the clay mask you can use as a deep cleanser, has natural antioxidants, high mineral content. You're going to regenerate, purify, soften, and exfoliate your skin. We also have the Valley Menta. Okay, so now we're going to talk about health and wellness products. Who do you know right now that wants to be healthy and well? Again, I hope everyone that you know right now wants to be healthy and well. Okay, that's what Valament is all about: is loving your body and enriching your health with our Cell G8 formulation. Okay, liposomal delivery system that's proven, safe, and effective, clinically proven, in fact, and it delivers maximum nutrient absorption from the finest materials. And it's literally such a high quality that it's setting standards right now within the health and wellness industry. Then we have our Allure line. Okay, this is our CBD line, and especially if you're in North America and even in some parts of Europe, I'm sure we're all aware, okay, um, just how trending CBD is right now, right? Back in the early 1900s, we have the gold rush. Well, now we have the green rush, okay, with CBD and THC, and specifically CBD here. Our CBD products are some of the highest quality products you're going to find on the market. Okay, we have two options. The first is our broad spectrum product, which has non-detectable THC. Why non-detectable THC? Why broad spectrum? Because think about this logically, right? When people hear the word CBD, they naturally think to themselves, oh no, like I can't take that because my job is going to drug test me and they're going to think that I smoke weed, right? Well, our broad spectrum product has no detectable THC in it. So that won't be an issue for you if CBD is something that can help you with your health and your wellness. Next, we have full spectrum, which is less than 0.3% THC, and that is lab certified and verified. Okay. So again, that being said, all of our products are lab tested for quality and purity. They contain over 1,000 milligrams of active, naturally occurring cannabinoids in their CO2 extracted. Okay, what does that mean, guys? The average, the average CBD product on the market right now contains anywhere from 250 and, if you're lucky, 500 milligrams. Okay, not only that, there may be anywhere from 75 to 80% pure if you're lucky. Because our CBD product is CO2 extracted, we're able to achieve 90+% quality, 90+% purity. Okay? Not only that, it's ethically harvested and, again, lab tested. Next, we have SAF. Okay, our saffron product. This is one of my favorite products. Tastes great. It's available in limited supply here in the U.S. Also available in select countries in Asia and Australia. And it's a saffron formula, and it literally melts in your mouth. It inhibits your cravings for things like sugar, carbs, snacking. Helps with your improve. Or, sorry, excuse me. It helps improve your mood, your well-being, and it helps you manage your weight. Okay, and if you look here at our testimonials, you can see some of the results individuals have gotten within just 3 weeks of starting on the SAF product, within 6 weeks of starting on the SAF product, exactly how it's helped them drop and shed some excess pounds. Next, okay, we're going to talk a little bit about money. Okay, I hope I have everyone's permission here to talk about money. I know it's a touchy subject, right? I know sometimes we're raised to think that money can be evil, et cetera, et cetera. But listen, the reality is money's not everything, but it ranks right up there with oxygen, right? Who here would agree with that tonight? Okay. So we're gonna introduce to you Earning by Design. It's a simple financial rewards program that allows you to share and earn in 3 simple steps. Okay. And I love what Robert Kiyosaki says is the richest people in the world build networks while everyone else is trained to look for work. Okay. Key word there, building networks. So what I want everyone to understand here before we get into the compensation plan, okay, before we get into how the business model really works, is I want you to understand we're not saying to go out and be the best by design salesman. We're not saying, go door to door. We're not saying set up booths. Okay, we're not saying that you should sling this product from your porch. Okay. Really, what by design is saying is go out and do what you naturally do anyway. Word of mouth is the most effective form of marketing on the planet right now. And businesses large and small know it. What does that mean? Well, think about this logically. If you like something, chances are you're going to go and tell someone you know about it. Even if you don't like something, you're still going to go out and tell someone that you know about it. Perfect example, okay? There's a movie that came out last Friday called Tenet, right? I'd seen a few trailers about it, but I wasn't really sold on seeing it. And a friend of mine said, hey, dude, you got to check out this amazing new movie called Tenet. Like, it completely blew my mind. You're going to love it. And I was kind of pushed a little bit more towards watching it. Then I heard about it from another friend and another friend. And I said to my wife, look, we got to go to the drive-in. We just moved. The drive-in theaters down the street. We're so blessed. We went to the drive-in and watched the movie, and it blew our minds. Now, would I have gone to see that movie had my friends not told me about it? Probably not. And since I went to see the movie, Tenet made money, but are they going to send my friends a thank you check in the mail? No, they're not. So what By Design is saying, listen, do what you're naturally going to do anyway. Talk about these products to people that you know, trust, and love. And what we're going to do as you share these products and build a network of customers, we're going to send you thank you checks in the mail. Okay. So how does it work? So 3 simple steps. The first step is becoming a brand ambassador. Okay. What does that mean? All you have to do is order product. Okay. People ask us all the time, why do I have to order a product? Why do I have to become a brand ambassador? Well, the reality is, guys, this is a business model. This is a business, okay? This network marketing is a real business. And in any business all around the world, I don't care what industry you're in, we've all heard the same saying. It takes money to make money, okay? You may not have said that out loud, but in your mind, you knew how that phrase ended. It takes money to make money. So if you want to start a shoe store, what do you probably need to start that shoe store? You probably have to go out and invest in some shoes, right? If you want to start a cat store, you're probably going to have to go out and invest in some cats, right? So if you want to start a By Design business, you're going to have to order some By Design products. Again, these aren't products you're going out. You're not selling them. You're not slinging them. You're not going door to door. You're not setting up booths. You're becoming a consumer of the product, gaining some experience with it, and then going out and sharing with people that are in your personal network. So once you become a brand ambassador, step 2 is become a builder, okay? When you introduce 2 people to By Design products, one for your left team, one to your right team, okay? You become what's called a builder, and you qualify for residual bonuses, okay? The team volume commission and the infinity matching bonus, okay? So think about your network of people right now. Out of everyone that you know, out of everyone that's in your list of contacts, it's in your phone book right now, okay? Do you know at least 2 people that have skin? Okay, 2 people that have a smart technology, 2 people that would love to learn a skill set to help them multiply their money, right? 2 people that want to be healthier. And if they saw what you see tonight, they would, it would pique their interest. If the answer to that question is yes, you can become a builder. Now, step 3 is becoming a pro builder. So if you're a builder, you already have 1 left, 1 right. Becoming a pro builder, just go out and get 2 more on each side. So now you have 3 on your left and 3 on your right, okay? Very, very simple. When you do that, you are going to unlock the global pool bank bonus and the supercar and luxury home promotion bonus. So what are your options to get started? We have multiple different options here in By Design. It's really get in where you fit in. You need to start with the gold kit, which is 500 BV of pre-selected products. The silver kit, which is 300 plus BV of pre-selected products. The bronze kit, which is 100 BV of pre-selected products. Or the kit By Design, which literally, you could pick and choose and pick the products that fit best for you in your lifestyle, right? So the last option here is for people who are they really see the opportunity and they want to go out and build a massive business. Okay. And that's what's called the Founders Kit. These are limited to 500 per country. Quantities are very limited for each and every country that we're open with today. And what are some Founders Club benefits? Number one, you're getting every single product that you see here on your screen, but you're also going to get an extra share in the global pool bank. Okay, you can ask the person that invited you here on the call tonight for clarification on what that means in the compensation plan. You're also going to be highlighted on the corporate Facebook page. You're going to get a Founders Club pin, priority access to events and customer service, automatic invitation to rank qualified training events, private Founders Club events, and special recognition. So the value in just the extra share alone is more than worth it, guys. More than worth it. So here are ranks and matching. Again, you can get with the individual that invited you on the call tonight to go through these with you in more detail, okay? Because if it's your first time seeing it, this can be confusing. Don't want to confuse or distract you here tonight. But literally, when you get started with Bydzyne, when you become a brand ambassador, you're literally getting a business in a box. It comes with everything that you need to help you succeed, okay? What does that mean? You get a replicated website like you see here with the OMA and the 2Watch. You're getting a state-of-the-art back office, which you see right here, okay? Access to unitedbydesign.com, where you get all of our trainings, all of our tools, product information, et cetera, et cetera. Videos and multimedia tools, our D3 launch plan. Wow, guys, this is so much value right here, just this one launch plan. And let me share with you why. Because what our founders have over 75 plus years of combined experience building the business of network marketing, building in the industry as distributors. What they did is they took all the information, all the experience, and they put it into a few simple steps, okay, that they've repeated themselves over and over, that anyone can do. Simple steps that anyone can do that can help them reach their goals and launch their business effectively. And they put it together here within this launch planner. Okay, I can name so many companies in the industry that don't provide this for their distributors. So this right here alone, you're getting so much value, okay? Get access to video multimedia tools as well, training calls, events, our experienced executive team, and our global infrastructure, guys. So that being said, positioning is key. Okay, in real estate, they say it's all about location, 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 right? In business, it's all about timing, timing, timing. And I remember my first time taking a look at the industry. My mentor, the gentleman who would go on to become my mentor, said, look, the best time to get started in the industry was yesterday. The second best time to get started is right now, okay? Right now is the time to get involved, okay? And I wanna encourage everyone on the call tonight, if this is your first time, even your second time seeing the information, third time seeing the information, everyone on the call fits in to a few different types of people, okay? The first type of person is you're an A, right? You're an A person. And what that means is you're ready to go. Whether it's with the product, whether it's with business, you know, you see something here for yourself and you're ready to get involved at some level. And if that's you, I want to be the first one to welcome you to the team, okay? So just send a quick text to the person that got you on the call tonight and say, hey, I'm an A, right? How can I get involved? Help me get involved right now. And, you know, when they're as they're working through their other prospects or other individuals they invited on the call, they will help you get involved right away. The second type of person is what's called a B, okay? And a B is just a maybe. And all that means is, look, you know, maybe you have some questions, maybe you have some concerns, maybe there's something about the information that didn't quite click for you just yet. And you just need some more information to help you make a decision, an educated decision. And if that's you, that's okay. Okay, we're here to help. So if you're a B, just send a text to the person that advised you on the call tonight and say, hey, look, I'm a B. I need some more information. I have some questions. When can we hop on a call to get those questions answered and help me make a decision? And listen, when they're finished working through their A's, you're right, they'll be happy to hop on a call and help you with that. The last type of person is a C, okay? Personally, which is my favorite type of person. And a C individual says, I don't see it with product. I don't see it with business. And after this broadcast, I may never even want to see you again. And I want to do a reframe for you. Okay. Even though the product may not be for you, even though the business may not be for you, the reality is you have a relationship of some sort with a person that invited you on the call today. They saw something in you that really spoke to them and said, you would be a great fit. Okay. And if you feel differently, that's okay. That's okay. But I want to encourage you, just honor that relationship. Okay. And even though it may not be for you, I'm sure that you know someone in your life that it may be for. Again, whether it's on the product side or on the business side. And that being said, I just want to encourage you, give them a referral. Okay? Maybe give them 3 referrals who could really benefit from the products, and 3 who would be fired up about the business model. Okay. So with that, guys, that wraps up our call tonight. Once again, this is Brandon Day, your diamond leader from Riverside, California. Thank you guys for joining us on tonight's call. I want to encourage you, uh, dream big, believe it, dream big, believe big, achieve big, dream it, design it, do it. Let's go out there. Let's make it happen, guys. So that's it. That being said, guys, Brandon Day here. Thank you guys again for calling in. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a great night, guys.